Hey, welcome to another episode of Music Tips and Reviews with JG. Please subscribe to my channel so you be updated on all my latest content. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And so, Karen-Clark-Sheard has a new album, Still Karen. I checked it out. I only heard it one time. Great listen. Great hear for the first time. A lot of people in VA, they love the Clark sisters. And shout out to my bro Chris. He said, I wonder if James gonna review this. Wonder if JG gonna review this. And so here I am about to review this album, Karen-Clark-Sheard, Still Karen. A lot of great new sounds for Karen on this album. Shout out to JG Shear. He produced most of it. We got Pajam. We got a little on, producers I never really heard of before on this album as well. Got Pharrell Williams on a few production on this album as well. And so this is another release from Carew Records. Y'all know that's their record label, the Shears family record label. And so I love the cover, Still Karen. I love the cover of this album. I love it's very colorful and vibrant. It kind of reflects the way she dressed on occasions. If you see her at churches or performances, she's dressed like this a lot. So I like the look of this album. Start with the first track. I like it. A very creative track. Kind of got that Mario Brothers melody in there. I like the way they put that in there. Chromatic, texture to it. Love the changes. I love the hits. I love the bridge. It sounds like an Earth, Wind and Fire type track. The track is really talking about, living a life in God. Has so much better living a life for God. Second song of Praise. It's good to hear her on a worship type vibe, worship song. I love the worship for her, and I love Kiara, doing background vocals on this song. Basically like a song of strength. Remembering the joy of the Lord in your life. Having God in your life, it's a joy. Having Him, be the center of your life. So I like that song. Make a Way. Definitely a Kiara type track. Her daughter, it's kind of got that vibe to it. Definitely a Jeju track. I love the way they mix the drums, the live drums with the program drums. And just talking about somehow, some way, God always make a way when you follow Him. So I love the message of that song. Completely Yours. Kind of give me this majestic Disney vibe to it as far as the melody. Kind of give me that Richard Smallwood sound. Love Karen's vocals on this one. Of course, she got to add that growl in there, that soulful growl. And it's just a love song to God. Completely giving your life to the Lord. So I like the message of that song as well. I Won't Complain. I love when J Moss produced, Pajam, Paul Allen, when they produce songs for Karen. Keep it in the family. I love that. I Won't Complain. Kind of give me that Shaka Khan, Stevie Wonder vibe to it. She showed off on this one as far as her vocals. Talking about I Won't Complain. Reflecting on God. How God brought her through certain things in her life. So I like that. Trusting You. Interesting because this is a Pharrell track. Just talking about, trusting in God, a reassurance in Him. It don't sound like your normal Pharrell production. So it's interesting. But it was pretty solid track. Pretty solid track. The only thing about this album, it seemed like some songs sounded the same. I would say that honestly. Especially like the ballads and stuff like that. But overall, I love that they kind of reached out more. You know, they kind of stretched out more as far as Karen's sound. So I like that. Hold On is one of my favorites. You know, that old gospel blues vibe to it. I love her vocals on it. Karen-Clark-Sheard's vocals on that song. It's talking about, you know, when times are tough, you know, you hold on to God. So, yes, I believe written by Anthony Brown and J. Drew Shears, but mainly Anthony Brown. I love the songwriting. I always love his songwriting. Great ballad, one of my favorites on this album. Give It to Jesus. Love the organ on this one. I love it. Great ballad. I love the piano. I love the piano on this song. It's just talking about give everything to Jesus to handle your problems. So I like that. Look at Me, you know, that classic. And this kind of goes back to Pharrell classic sound. Fun track. You know, it's saying, look at me now, how much God has brought me through. You know, what has he done in my life? I like that. There for You. Love it. I thought it was kind of empty. I don't know. It does give me that Sade, but a little faster. Kind of got that Latin feel. I feel it could have more layers to this song. And I should say, a lot of songs on this album is kind of lengthy. I feel like now, it's, even in gospel, you know, people's attention span is kind of different. And I've noticed on Pharrell's production tracks, you know, the tracks are shorter because he realized, you know, people's attention span is kind of short these days. If I say so myself. Mama Told Me, great song. Of course, another Jam production. I love it. Like I said, I love it when J Moss does his background vocals. I love the top line, the top line melody, and I love the approach they had vocally on this song. I love the bridge. Love J Moss background vocals. You know, remembering what her mom told her. You know, it's kind of like a tribute to her mom. If y'all know her mom, you know, y'all don't really listen to gospel like that. Maddie Moss Clark. But you know, it said, my mama told me the devil is a liar. I love that line. I think it's very catchy. Almighty God, love the intro. It's fire. Definitely like a Stevie Wonder inspired track. Love the production. You know, knowing the power of God. You know, no one is greater, you know, than God. Realizing that, you know, that no one is greater than God. So, great track. Send It Down. Love this song. You know, it goes back to that foot stomping church feel. You know, it's just pray God demonstrates his power like in the day of Pentecost. That's what I got from it. And so yeah, that was the track list of this album. And I wish that J. Drew Sheard would get more opportunities, not only with his family but with other artists. 'Cause I feel he's a great producer. I think a lot of people sleep on him as far as production. So I hopefully he gets more like outside of, you know, of course still working with his family. I wouldn't say that, but still, you know, I wish he had more people see like this, you know, he's a great producer. I feel people kind of sleep on that to me. But overall, of course I got to give a rating, and I say this album is 8 out of 10. Like I said, some songs are lengthy, like even my attention span is different these days, because a lot of songs on the radio is like 2 minutes and 30 seconds to like 3 minutes, and some songs out here is like 5 minutes, 4 minutes. So yeah, I think it's a great stretch for Karen as far as the overall sound of this album. I think she really stretched herself a lot, and I love her vocals. I think she stretched herself vocally, because some songs, when she could have did a lot of runs, a lot of riffs like she normally do, kind of slowed it down, kind of took her time on those songs. So let me know what y'all think about this album. Gave it an 8 out of 10. So appreciate y'all for tuning in, and appreciate y'all for watching. Up to 7,000 subscribers, so appreciate y'all support. Please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, all right, peace.